Okay, in Python, packages are kind of a superset concept of modules. They're a way of organizing modules that are logically connected, just like we use modules to organize functions that are logically related to each other. Essentially, in Python, what a package is a directory that contains code. And that directory, that package can contain modules, that is files with Python code in it, and it can also contain subpackages, which are simply subdirectories that contain modules of Python code. Now, in older versions of Python, what differentiated any ordinary directory from a package was the presence of a init_py file. Well, since Python 3.3, this isn't strictly needed, but to really get the full power of configuring and setting up packages, the init.py function module file is valuable, and I think that we're just going to go ahead with defining these _init.py files with all our packages. Well, if we have it, in the simplest case, the file can be absolutely empty. But the power of the _init.py file comes when we include Python code in it. And so this would be useful. So the code in this init_.py file is going to be executed the first time whenever that package is imported into your code. And so there's lots of things that we can do with that. We might be setting up a directory that we're going to store data that the package generates or uses. We might do some testing to see which version of a are we using Python 2? Are we using Python 3? Is this on Windows? Is this a Mac? Is this a Linux machine? And we might configure how the package operates based on things that we learn at startup. And we'll be exploring, kind of playing around with this in class. Common things to include in the package would be a docstring, just like a function, just like a module. Packages can have docstrings, and we can contribute our own contribution to that with a docstring in the init.py file. It might be useful to keep version information about what version of the package this is. Like I said, code that's executed dependent on platform. One of the most important things that we can put in the init.py file is this _all_. And what this is used is it defines the functionality of the from package import star statements. So if we don't have an all attribute, or it's empty, when we do a from package import star, what will get imported into our namespace, our kernel, our working environment, is simply what's defined in this init_py file. We might, through the all, tell it to import modules or subpackages. And so this is where really kind of the customization of the packages come from.